What's up guys, Frantic here. Let's rank all of the classes in the game as of the Frog Invasion update. Before we get started, just remember that this is all based on my opinions and playstyle. Before I get any rude comments, I'm telling you right now, you don't even need a class to get through the game. I've completed the game multiple times before classes were even a thing, and I AFK'd the 500 day badge with a level 1 Lumberjack. Classes aren't really that big of a deal. With that said, let's still talk about them. Speaking of the Lumberjack, this will stay at S tier as always. Starting with a good axe and bonus wood drops will always be good no matter what you're trying to do. Whether you're soloing, speedrunning with a group, or whatever else, the utility it grants is just too good. The assassin goes in B tier for regular play but S tier for speedruns. Before you get outraged and start sounding off in the comments, let's quickly go through what the assassin offers and why the price tag for it feels like a prank. First of all, critical hits only trigger on the first hit, and it has a supposedly low but unknown chance. So when attacking an enemy you already damaged, the perk doesn't really do anything anymore. The speed boost isn't that big of a deal. I've done a bit of my own limited testing on the difference between a speed boosted class and one that isn't in one of my shorts. It's really not that significant unless you're going for world records. The default run speed is enough to outrun literally anything in the game except the main monsters like the deer, and that's only because it speeds up if you let it chase you for too long. The kunais are overrated outside of speedrunning, which I doubt the majority of you are doing because I'm talking about world record chasing where you reset for good RNG, not just playing the game fast. Learn how to swap cancel revolvers and rifles and you'll be putting up the same, if not better, damage numbers than kunais. They're much easier to get ammo for too. Finally, katanas have the exact same damage as the spear. If you can't consistently kite enemies perfectly and have to step back to do it the safe way, the faster attack speed really won't make a difference. On top of all of that, you also lose max HP just because. Obviously, this is not gonna bother a skilled player, but not everyone is a pro, and I always see people in my own games die to the silliest things. Phew! Moving on, the Cyborg goes into S tier. I don't like how overpriced it is, same with the other classes really, but unlike the Assassin, this class's perks continue to be useful even in runs that go past day 99. As long as you understand that the laser cannon is a supplementary weapon rather than a main one, you'll be coasting through the game with no problems. The Brawler goes into A tier. Bonus melee damage and survivability make this an absolute unit if you can kite properly. You won't even need to worry about ammo anymore because you can't use guns anyway. The Poison Master also goes into A tier. It has a decent starting loadout, but it needs to be level 3 to fully shine. The Blowpipe has an extremely slow reload and low damage, but the entire point of having it is that you can tag enemies and then swap to a better weapon to deal bonus damage to them while they are poisoned. This is why you need to be level 3 before it gets any good. The Ranger goes into A as well. If you're like me and you love using double revolvers, which I talk about in my pro tips video, then this class will be the perfect choice for you. This will get you your first revolver off the rip, and the rare chance to save ammo potentially lets you spam even more. The Berserker goes into D tier. Just get the Brawler. Medic goes into D tier as well. I've seen somebody in my comments suggest that they should give it an ability to generate healing supplies, and I think that would make this class actually useful. Otherwise, just don't die. Base Defender and Decorator go into D tier as well. Really, just no comment. They're a waste of diamonds. Camper and Scavenger also go into D tier. They're not good. The Scavenger has fallen off greatly because of all the other ways that you can get scrap nowadays. So yeah. Let's throw the Farmer in D tier as well. Not much to say there as well. Hunter goes into C tier. It's not entirely useless, especially if you rely on the biofuel processor, but those 40 diamonds could go into something much more useful, like the Cook, which goes into B tier. It's not an essential class for any group, but it does make hunger management a whole lot easier for the entire team. Blacksmith also goes into B tier. It's handy if you want to build certain things earlier, but overall, the only thing that really stands out is its expensive price tag of 200 diamonds. Fisherman I'm gonna put into A tier. It is awful to level up, I'm gonna admit that right now, but if you can get it to level 3, you have a class that can just kind of sit in the side and generate resources later on. Seeing as how you can fish scrap, ammo, and even healing items from ponds, this is a great choice for people who plan on farming hundreds of days, because you will eventually run out of chests and resources in the map. Pyromaniac goes into C tier. Like the Assassin, you can get some fast clears with this class, but it's significantly worse with how much ammo it eats through. You'll literally burn through your fuel quickly. And with a price of 600 diamonds, that's That's just crazy, bro. Last, but certainly not the least, is the Alien, which I'm putting into S tier. With UFOs becoming rare, ray guns are now much harder to get. It's a fantastic choice for beginners because you get a weapon that has infinite ammo. New players, a lot of them aren't good at aiming, and this gives you a great tool for practicing that right from the start. Those who are decent at shooting can offset the low damage by scoring consistent headshots. It should be enough to help you comfortably save the first 2 kids without spending any ammunition at all. Even later on, with a bit of patience, that free ray gun can easily fend off cultist attacks. So yeah, those are all my ratings as of the latest update. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments below and subscribe to see more guides and videos like this one. I'll catch you guys later.